Greetings, Light Tribe. Janine Palmer, Spirit, Silver Moon here for Harmony Energy Healing. Sorry about any background noise. Someone asked me to do another video because I haven't done one for a while. So, Marty, hi. This is for you, I guess. What to talk about? It's the end of 2020. So many people talking about so many things, which is good if we are speaking up. If we are being a voice for our truth, whatever that truth is, whatever we currently understand that truth to be, what that looks like and feels like to us, from our limited understanding to date, from whatever our perspectives are, whatever our limited perspectives are, from things that we have encountered or survived, or whatever we've experienced, and what we've taken away from that, what we've learned from that, the wisdom we've gained, and how we apply it. So some people might be able to relate to that if we share it, and some people might not. We might share it through stories. We might speak of it. We might write of it. And that might be helpful to other people who are maybe going through something similar, that feel like they need some support or some understanding that they weren't getting elsewhere. So, we just, so often, too often, it seems like that we see and hear and experience a lot of hatred through misunderstanding. If we understood something, we wouldn't be hateful. I don't know how to explain that very well. If we had all of the information that applies to any particular thing, we would therefore have a deeper understanding, but we don't have that. We don't have all the information. Hardly ever do we have enough information to perhaps see something clearly enough, okay, to understand it without judging it, without reacting to it, without feeling offended by it. So people like to label things, right, and then put people in groups. So like if you're on this side, or you follow this political party or this person, then you're this, that, or the other thing. They like to point out how messed up people are, and that's coming from the place of their unresolved issues or their unhealed wounds, typically. So, and sometimes when we use the word truth, okay, people say, well, what is truth? So that could be a very interesting question. Truth is what it is, which may or may not be understood. Truth doesn't need to be defended. Okay. Not believing it to be something doesn't change what it is. So we can believe something that isn't true, and then when we gain more knowledge to discover that that belief wasn't true or complete, then we can change our perspective, or our belief, or our knowing, or our truth will change, because we have deeper understanding with more knowledge. Okay, so that will change how we perceive it, how we see it, how we understand it. Okay, so that's different for everyone. But so many people are wanting to blame a person or a party. Okay, there's so much focus on something that's incomplete. Okay, and there's a lot of energy going into that thing, feeding it, and it's typically negative energy. Which is or might be a distraction from more information that is out there if we were seeking it, if we are seeking it. Sometimes we're too focused on something that we've been programmed to believe. How programmed are we by the news? Oh yeah, we probably don't know if we keep watching it. So there's information that we have, that we react to, that we believe, that we function from through the limitation of whatever that information is, that limited information. And we don't have more information, other information that would change our perspective, but we don't know that. So we might be reacting or acting out in a particular way because something's feeding that, something's driving that. And that's different for different people. Some people are in similar groups that do it. Some people are distanced from that. Some people don't feed it or feed into it. They're observing it. They still have their viewpoints. But some people have come to some sort of a level where they can hold on to their truth or their perception of what that is for them, what they know to be something that they understand at a particular level. Okay, so they will function from there and kind of be an observer, but they're not in the arena fighting it out. They still might be working on it in a different way, from a different vibration, different elevation. Okay, so there's ways in which we can be proactive in a situation where we're doing what we feel like is we're working towards something like a cause or whatever that's important to us. So sometimes if a person is too focused on a particular cause and it overwhelms them, sometimes there's something missing, okay, or something unresolved, something unhealed in that person. And so this is what they're focusing on or working through. They might be working out their issues through this particular situation, whatever it is. So we do see a lot of fighting and misunderstanding and ignorance and hatred and lies being flung, and just people bashing each other, bad mouthing each other. Is that how they're supposed to rise? By stepping on the people they knock down? By who can be the nastiest or the most negative? Is that supposed to be impressive? Is that supposed to make us want to vote for someone who gets that way because they were more of an asshole and putting someone down than the other guy when they're all doing it? What is classiness? I mean, does it even exist anymore? I don't know. But anyway, we learn from it all, and we get to choose what we're going to get drawn into, or sort of choosing our battles, so to speak. Sometimes we come here for a purpose. We have a calling. We know we're supposed to do something. We do it, and we learn from it. So hopefully we're learning from each other. Hopefully we can hold space for the people as human beings. Above and beyond all the labels, all the misunderstanding, all the name calling, all the being offended, and whatever else is playing out on this arena, this earth school stage. But hopefully we can hold space for each other, okay, as human beings, as souls, okay, who recognize each other, and that maybe we could focus on the good. Maybe we can find something positive and comment on that, or just be uplifting to someone in some way. Because as we do that for others, we do that for ourselves. Anyway, that's all for this one. Peace.